Welcome back, guys. Well, I guess one can only talk about the cool Alpha 11 update for so long, right? Well, let's get to some actual game footage in our new Alpha 11 series called A New Road, where we explore and discover all of the new updates and changes to 7 Days to Die. In this first episode, we will take a closer look at the new item system and how best to prepare for our first night. I have adjusted my settings down a little. Enemy spawn is set to about 75%, and I'm on adventure, and with zombies running at nighttime. So, as you can tell when you first get in, the graphics are just stunning. I mean, they're the visuals, the sky, the trees. Alright. Pretty much the same starting equipment. The first thing you'll notice is that rocks and birds' nests and feathers are a lot more scarce. And when I say scarce, when you see one, you're probably going to jump up and down for joy, because they are far and few between. Grass is still pretty easy to get. Just need to punch it a few times. As are sticks. But like I said, rocks are hard to find. The shorelines are a little different now along the rivers. Much more texture, much more detail, I guess is probably a good word. And I am just looking for rocks. Alright, first thing we're going to do is go ahead and make a stone axe. A lot of people are not fans of the stone axe in Alpha 11. Personally, I think it's a required item. It's the only way to really take a tree down. Your first stone axe is a quality 1, a faulty stone axe with a durability of 50. But, you know, it takes about 30 hits to bring a tree down. You will repair it at least once during the tree cutting exercise. But once you're level 3, and there is a new leveling system in the game, you do start to make better quality items. A level 3 stone axe will give you a quality around 17, and your durability goes way up. And at that point you can cut 3 to 4 trees down before you have to even repair your axe one time. So we'll go ahead and repair it. There's just a stone next to the axe. And you'll notice that now in a few hits we'll take this tree. I actually like this new system. I like it a lot. I just think it's truly realistic. You are making an extremely primitive tool, and I suspect that you would whack at it for half a day with a handmade stone axe before it actually came down. So, like I said, everything's a lot more scarce. Stones, feathers, birds' nests. Let's see if we can find a bird's nest. You're unable now to make a crossbow early game. It requires more advanced materials, reinforced metal, and leather, I believe. We can take a look at the recipe in a few minutes. However, you are able to make one of the new items early game, which is the bow. So we will make one of those shortly here once we have managed to find some feathers. All the while, hopefully avoiding any zombies for the time being. I find that when you're looking for birds' nests and rocks, it's easier to get up high and just try to scan around and see what you can see. So as you can tell, at this point we would have already found 4 or 5 nests, and we've yet to find one. Also, you'll notice that I'm in a shadow of this mountain right now, and it's a lot darker. It's a lot harder to see things. I'm loving that. I'm just really, really loving it. And then you get out here and you can see a lot better. I also think they did some things to enhance the ambient sounds of the game. There's more birds chirping. It sounds more realistic. Like there's a lot of stuff going on around you. So, just gonna see if we can find a bird's nest here. We're not having a lot of luck. Get away from that zombie. Grab a couple rocks. There's another rock. Alright. And another rock. You're going to want to pick these up every time you see them. Go ahead and take this tree down. Once we get a few feathers, we will see if we can go hunting for some zombies and try to make a level. And like I said, I actually like having to repair my axe. It's like any tool later in the game. I mean, most people didn't have an issue repairing their pickaxe or repairing their fire axe. I think having to replace your stone in your stone axe is a small thing. And you're going to want wood, because it's always extremely important, as it always has been. And a duffel bag, excellent. Alright, so here you see we have a pump shotgun stock that's a flawless shotgun stock. This is what I was mentioning in my first video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. There's a lot of great updates to the game. This is the magenta color, which is just really high up there as far as the quality. It's one of the, I think it is the highest quality actually that you can get for an item. So we'll hold on to that in case we make a shotgun. And we're just going to make our way back towards the river. And I think I'm actually going to cross over the river. After I cut down, whoops, bird's nest, excellent. And it's empty. Our first bird's nest, eh? That's outstanding. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cut this tree. Maybe we'll have better luck across the river. I do want to get this rock while I see it. And don't forget to, you know, as I said in my first couple videos in 10.4, just always check your surroundings. They have made some changes to the horde spawning. They have made changes to the zombies. Whoops. Almost didn't repair my axe in time. And like I said, we'll take this tree and we'll head across river. Go ahead, I leave my craft timers on, so go ahead and start breaking down your logs. I'm really liking the shadow effects. We're just like standing in the shadow of this tree. And it's tremendous. They really did a great job with the lighting and everything. Oh, another rock. The water looks fantastic. It looks way more realistic than it did in the previous version. The new Unity 5 engine is literally stunning. Some quick and simple rocks right here on the shoreline. We're going to go ahead and make some sticks. And keep looking for feathers. Trash is still a pretty good source of miscellaneous items and loot and stuff. Usually feathers as well. Also, one of the updates made it much easier to find books now. As you just noticed, we found one in a trash pile, which didn't happen very much in the earlier versions. You also now get experience for learning new recipes, and also making new recipes will get you experience. So we're going to head up here, really high up, and see if we can find any bird's nest in the landscape. Not a bird's nest, but I'll take the backpack. And we're going to go ahead and repair our axe one more time. Put on our sunglasses. And as you can tell, I mean, by this point we would have had a lot of bird's nests, and we just don't. We've also aggravated a few zombies, so we're going to head out. There's one. Oh, not too many, but we'll take it. Oh, and we also found a road. Outstanding. We'll head down here, grab this rock. And like I said, you can tell that, you know, everything in shadow now is just so much harder to see things. And we are not doing a very good job of keeping a low profile. So I think we'll grab this bird's nest and then we'll make a run for it, see if we can find a place to make a bow. Also, it's been my experience that when you're running up hills and so forth, your stamina seems to go down even faster, which I really, really like. It's that realism that the pimps have been striving for that I think just really lends a lot to the game. Alright, we're good for a couple minutes. So, you type in bow, and you now have a new wooden bow. Hit craft. And then because we have what we need for arrows, it's now arrow. And what's nice about the arrows is for one rock, one feather, and one stick, you get 5 arrows. So yes, they've decreased the number of arrows, or excuse me, decreased the number of rocks and feathers, but you're getting more for your money now. And I think it's still R to load. Actually, hold on. We don't have our arrows yet. And we are going to try to take a few of these guys out now. There we go. Oh, level 2, excellent. Kind of intense here at the moment. I like that the zombies kind of stop and you stun them for a little bit there when you hit them. Not much on our nurse friend there. Okay, he seems to be a little bit confused. As you can tell, the ragdoll physics are much improved. Alright guys, if you haven't checked out my first video on Alpha 11, there's a lot of details about the release notes in there and some discussion about the upgrades and the enhancements. So go check that video out. I've also linked the release notes in the description of that video. This is the Survivor Guy, and please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and jump in the thread down bottom. You know, give me your thoughts. Tell me if you like the videos, if you don't like the videos. Or what you'd like to see differently, or if there's anything I can improve on. And until then, keep on surviving, and I will see you in episode 2. Later, guys.